Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Let's Crack OPSC. I hope all of your preparation going well, and you are following our current affairs series as well as other videos of this particular channel. Hope you people are practicing ODI as well as English writing, because that is going to be very crucial as far as main preparation is concerned, because many people who are performing outstandingly well in other subjects, they even neglect ODI and English paper, and for which they have to pay a heavy price of a particular chance. So never ever neglect ODI and English. So in today's discussion we are going to make a very important discussion, that is about Indian economy and especially related to planning. Planning is very important, because being a policy maker, especially as a bureaucrat, your main job is to implement those policies on the ground, especially the state bureaucracy, that is OPSC, especially OPSC civil services, the state PCS. This is all about implementation. So whatever the planning happens in the central level, that pass on to state level as well as district administration and slowly to the block level, and your job as a bureaucrat is to implement those policies on the ground level, and we have to try to our level best in order to make all the vision of the central government as well as the state government to be reflected on the ground, especially in the village level and the block level. These are very important. So in today's discussion we are going to focus on very important aspect which you need to be very thorough for your prelim preparation as well as main preparation. Let's start today's discussion. Indian economy. Developing. Indian economy is still a developing economy. As you know that we are still a developing country. Our technology is not that advanced. Our agriculture in certain portion is still in a primitive mode. So it's still a developing economy. It's a mixed economy. What is mixed economy? Mixed economy is when there is a both public sector as well as private sector existing together. Both public sector and private sector existing together, that is known as mixed economy. Then fourth largest in terms of GDP after USA, China and Japan. Indian economy is fourth largest in GDP terms after US, China and Japan. Do remember that, it is very important. Estimated to be the third largest in GDP size of $15 trillion by 2030. It is estimated that Indian GDP is going to be $15 trillion. $15 trillion and third largest by 2030. And planning, we have to know about planning, where it was started initially. 1934, first attempt to initiate the economic planning by Sir M. Visvesvaraya in his book Planned Economy for India. Very important. There are various questions in prelim, it is being asked repeatedly. First planning, 1934, Sir M. Visvesvaraya planned economy for India. Then 1938, National Planning Commission set up by chairmanship of J.L. Nehru. Remember 1938, it is J.L. Nehru's chairmanship, the planning commission, National Planning Commission was set up. 1944, Bombay Plan by 8 leading industrialists. Bombay Plan 1944 by 8 leading industrialists of India. 1944 again 1944 Gandhian Plan by S.N. Agarwal. Gandhian Plan by S.N. Agarwal. They can also give you a match the following type question in a prelim examination. So you have to be very thorough about this. 1945 People's Plan by M.N. Roy. People's Plan by M.N. Roy. Then 1950 Sarvodaya Plan by J.P. Narayan. Sarvodaya Plan 1950, it is Sarvodaya Plan, means upliftment of the entire community. Sarvodaya plan. Planning Commission started in 15 March 1950. Chairmanship of J.L. Nehru, non-statutory body. Planning Commission was set up in 15 March 1950 and especially in the chairmanship of Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru as the ex officio chairman. The Planning Commission was having ex officio chairman, that was Prime Minister of India, and at that time it was Jawaharlal Nehru was the Prime Minister of India, and it was a non-statutory body because the Planning Commission was set up by the resolution of the cabinet. It was a non-statutory body. There was not a act which was passed in the parliament which was reflected as a planning commission. It was only a resolution by the cabinet. So on January 2015, cabinet resolution replaced planning commission by Niti Aayog. Planning commission was replaced by Niti Aayog by the same another resolution by the cabinet, and right now it is Niti Aayog, National Institution for Transforming India. It is Niti Aayog currently at present, and Prime Minister Modi is the ex officio chairman. Then first planning 1951 to 56 based on Harold Domar model. They can ask you the following type of a question in this kind of a plan. So you have to be very thorough. It is Harold Domar model, the first planning 1951 to 56, and community development started in 1952. CDP, Community Development Program, started in 1952. Harold Domar model. Focus on agriculture, price stability, power transport. Focus on agriculture, price stability, transport, power and transport. These are various important focus of this particular plan. Then second plan is 1956 to 61. It is Mahalanobis plan. Focus on rapid industrialization. Mahalanobis plan is very, very important because 1956 to 61 it was uneven because especially that time Jawaharlal Nehru and Mahalanobis, PC Mahalanobis, they thought they trickle down effect. What is trickle down effect? Whenever a particular country is getting short of resources, they will allocate the resources to a specific sector, and those particular sectors they will trickle down the impact to the common man. They thought that we will be setting up some industries, and through industries people will be getting money, and that's how the economic growth as well as development will be initiated. It is a uneven growth because they didn't they went for a focused approach on a particular sector, and that's how the Mahalanobis plan came into being. Then third plan is 1961 to 66. Its aim is self-reliant, self-generating economy. Self-reliant as well as self-generating economy. 61 to 66. Always remember this. And during this time, 61 to 66, there were two wars. 62 with China and 65-66 with Pakistan. So it was a very big shock to Indian economy during that time, and Indian economy didn't able to achieve the set target by this particular plan. Always remember this. In this particular plan, India didn't achieve the target. Then came the plan holiday. What is plan holiday? 1966 to 69. It is 3 annual plans. 3 annual plans were done, and this is called plan holiday. Then fourth plan 1969 to 74, main focus agriculture sector, green revolution. Though the green revolution foundation was laid down by our late prime minister, let me know in the comment box who was the prime minister who started green revolution. So that time green revolution was the primary focus of this fourth plan, that is 69 to 74. Then Fifth plan 1974 to 79 by D.D. Dhar, Garibi Hatao, attainment of self-reliance. Garibi Hatao, it was a major plan by Indira Gandhi government, and it was a major push in which the removal of poverty was the focus. Especially the Indira Gandhi government, in order to have a self-reliance, because we were importing so much of a thing from outside, the government thought that it is the high time that we have to reduce our dependency on foreign products and services, so that we have to be self-reliant. We have to empower ourselves and develop our economy in such a model that we do not have to import so much of a item. That is this one. It is the Garibi Hatao and attainment of self-reliance. Then ruling plan 1978 to 80 by Janata government, ruling plan, because in 1977, after removal of emergency, Janata Party government came to power with Morarji Desai as the Prime Minister, and they thought they discontinued this particular plan, the fifth plan, all of a sudden, and they started their own plan. But within 2 years, again Congress with leadership of Mrs. Gandhi again came to power in 1980. She discontinued the Janata Party government's plan, and she started her own plan, the sixth plan. It is 1980 to 85. It is sixth plan. Economic liberalization. Economic liberalization for the first time it was started. Means till then Indian economy was a closed economy. Closed economy means we were not being exporting that much. Means all the other companies were not means investing in Indian economy in various sectors. So slowly the economic liberalization slowly started during this particular sixth plan. Then focus on increase in national income and modernization of technology, removal of poverty, population control through family planning, and etc. Family planning for the first time it is being emphasized in this particular plan. So today let's do a quick recap what we have studied today. Developing economy, mixed economy means public plus private sector, fourth largest after US, China and Japan. Then estimated to be third largest, $15 trillion by 2030. Then first 1934 Sir M. Visvesvaraya planned economy for India. Then 1938 National Planning Commission by Jawaharlal Nehru. Then 1944 Bombay plan by 8 leading industrialists. Again 44 Gandhian plan by S.N. Agarwal. Then 1945 People's plan by M.N. Roy. 1950 Sarvodaya plan by J.P. Narayan. Then Planning Commission 15 March 1950 Jawaharlal Nehru ex officio non-statutory body with the resolution of the cabinet. And 15 Jan 2015 cabinet resolution replaced commission by Niti Aayog. Then first plan 1951 to 56 based on Harold-Domar model. Community development in 1952 focus on agriculture, price stability, power and transport. Then second 1956 to 61 Mahalanobis plan focus on rapid industrialization. Remember this. Then in the third plan 1961 to 66 self-reliance and self-generating economy plan holiday from 66 to 69 3 annual plans because of the shock of 1962 India-China war and 1965 the Pakistan war. Fourth plan that is 69 to 74 main focus on agriculture sector green revolution. Then 55th plan 1974 to 79 by D.D. Dhar and Garibi Hatao and attainment of self-reliance. It is very important. Then rolling plan 78 to 80 by Janata Party government and sixth plan 80 to 85 focus on liberalization, focus on increase on national income, modernization of technology, removal of poverty, population control through family planning. I hope this part of discussion is clear to you. In the next video, we will be discussing the rest of the planning portion as well as other parts of economy. I hope you are watching our videos sincerely and making a note of it so that you can revise it during your exam time. And try to practice answer writing. Answer writing is very important. If you have a vision of cracking the OPSC civil service examination, you should have the practice of answer writing. And if you are watching our video for the first time and have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Whenever we will upload a video, you will get the notification. Thank you very much.